I'm back at it again with another video, and today's video, as you guys can see by the title, is going to be a story time on getting my first job at 17. This is a current story time. This is happening now. This is present. So I'm so excited. It has been a long time no see. My face probably look new to y'all because I've been off of the tube for so long, and it's because I've been getting to the bag. Period. Getting to the bag. But I'm not giving up on YouTube just because I got a job. Y'all should know that. Y'all know me. So this is just something that I started and I'm sticking to it. I don't even know where to start. But if you guys don't know or you don't follow me on social media, y'all know I usually post a lot. But I haven't even been posting a lot on social media. My Finsta been dry. Rinsta been dry. If y'all don't know what a Rinsta or a Finsta is a real Instagram and a Finsta is a freaking fake Instagram. It's just like a spam page. You just put all the stuff you wouldn't put on your real page. I really haven't made a video in a long time. I have my notebook here with some key facts that I want to get to in the video. It's some things that I want to get to and I don't want to skip because I really want to share it with you. So the first topic that I'm going to start with is searching for the job. Alright, now let me just let y'all know, searching for a job is so easy. Just to search up the job and apply, right? But the thing is, getting accepted into the job is the hard part. Now, when I was looking for a job, this is my personal experience because, sis, when I was looking for a job, I was applying to so many jobs. I applied to like 12 jobs in a day, right? Because I wanted to get to the bag. I felt like I was broke, dead in the mud. I don't like being so broke. I really hate asking my mom, my grandmother. I hate asking people for stuff. I don't care if they are willing to give it to me. I don't care if they want to give it to me. I don't care. I hate asking people for stuff. I hate feeling like, oh, I gotta depend on them. I'm an independent woman, if y'all don't know already. I like doing things on my own. I hate feeling like I have to really ask you for everything. Like, coming to the age where I'm starting to realize, girl, you should be getting your own money. So I just applied to like 12 jobs or whatever. So this store that I'm working at now, I work at ShopRite. I'm not gonna share no location. I'm not telling you guys what ShopRite I work at, just for safety purposes. Yeah, I work at ShopRite, but it took me a long way to get there. I've been applying to this job multiple times because this is the job that's nearest to me. But I originally wanted to work at Target, but Target act like they can't call people back, and they still ain't call me back. It's like, alright, they never wanted me in the first place. I'm so glad that I wasn't dependent on that job, even though I was dependent on that job for a while. I always told my mom, oh, I want to work at Target. I want to work at Target. I'm going to work at Target. I'm going to work at Target. And I don't work at Target. So my mom and my best friend was telling me, because obviously they both had jobs. My best friend had a job before me. We're the same age. So I was asking her, like, how do you get a job? Like, they never called me back. And they were both telling me how I need to call the store and ask them to check my application status. I don't know how to talk to no people. My communication skills at that time was very low because I don't talk to people. They was telling me that I gotta call to check my application status or whatever. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And I just feel like I couldn't remember the words, so I just didn't want to do it, and I just never did it. And I thought that the job was supposed to call me back. This is another job that I wanted, but I wanted Target more than this, but I'm good where I'm at now. Just saying. So I've been applying to this job since I was like 16, and I had so many applications in there. So probably why I'm in there now is because they saw my name so many times. They like, oh my god, this girl is desperate. Why not let her in? So first time around when I did this application, it was in the winter when I was doing winter track last year. And that didn't go too well because I thought that I was superwoman. I thought that I could go to track practice and go to work, even though some people know how to balance that. I didn't. Okay, so that was never gonna work for me because when I came home from track practice at like 7 o'clock, I used to be so tired and I didn't want to do nothing. I used to have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do my homework. Never going back to those days. By the way, I quit track. Not doing that again. Yeah, it's not for me. But yeah, I just couldn't do it, and I thought that I was gonna be able to do it. So they did call me back that time, and they said, okay, what are the hours that you could work? And I guess I said the wrong hours. I don't know why I thought I could just come home and change into my uniform and go to work. And then on top of that, anybody below 18, you cannot work past 11 o'clock or whatever. So what hours are you doing, sweetie? They said they was gonna call me back if something. If they say they're gonna call you back, just know you're most likely 95% of the time you're not gonna get called back because it's just something you said that didn't match with what they wanted, whatever it is. I don't know. But the hours that I said was so crazy. I don't even remember. It was just insane. Like, how are you gonna do that? And I told them that I could only work on the weekends, some weekends, and I was confusing them, and they're just like, girl, you need to make up your mind. What are you talking about? So I tried to apply to a whole bunch of other jobs that never called me back. So it was at a point where I just stopped applying to jobs for a really long time. And then it was this one time when I just thought about something. I was like, am I really going to not have a job at 18? Like, now I'm about to be 18 in like 6 months. And not having a job at 18 really fears me. Because why would you not have a job at 18? You're not making no type of money at 18. That just didn't sit right with me. No, like, come on, girl, you need to get on your feet. So I went to go do a whole lot of other applications, right? So it was me and my boyfriend. We was filling out mad applications, and then they didn't call me back this time for whatever reason. So I was like, all right, maybe if I call them. And then when I did call them, they didn't answer, and I'm like, how are you not gonna answer? So now y'all just ignore me. I think my chances is actually deed. I think I just can't get a job right now. Maybe I'll just wait till I'm 18 and work at Amazon or something. So I was like, I'm gonna do something. Like, it was just so much. Searching for a job is just hard, period. On to the next topic, which is getting accepted into the job. Like, not getting accepted into the job, but like, if they do call you back, or if you do get accepted into the job, here's the scary part. And when you get that phone call, I got a phone call personally, so I'm gonna just tell y'all from my perspective. I don't know how it worked for everybody else, but I got a phone call, and it was like, all right, what was the hours that you could work? It was recently that I did the job application. Like, maybe it had to be like 1 month ago when I did the job application. And I guess I put the right hours in this time because it's quarantine, so I'm not doing nothing. So it's nothing really stopping me from getting a job or whatever. And this is how it went. So I was in school one day. I was just sitting there, and I was pissed off because my boyfriend had pissed me off so bad, and we was arguing during class, y'all. I'm telling you, it was so bad. I was so mad. I was heated, and I have anger issues. I have a really short temper. I don't have time for nothing. Yeah, so I was just in class, and I'm just sitting there. I'm just mad, but I made sure I had got my work done. Then I hung up on him because he was making me mad, and then I thought the phone was ringing because it was him calling back, but it was ShopRite that was calling me back, and it was calling me from a number. So look, let me tell y'all something. If y'all have it like me, to the point that if a job called you one time, you save their number. So just in case you do an application for that job again, you already have their number stored. Because look, if I would have never had their number stored, I wouldn't have answered, because I don't usually answer unknown callers, people we playing on the phone. So just save their number if you can, or you could just get their number off the web and just save it to your phone and then put the name of the store, obviously, so you could just know who's calling you. That's what I did, and personally, and it helped me out a lot because I wouldn't have answered the phone, and I'm glad I did. So yeah, they called me and I answered, and I was just like, oh my god, I was so excited. So my mood totally flipped around. Like, that junk just flipped a whole different direction. I was like, wait, are they calling me? So I was excited. I answered the phone. She was like, is this Kyla? I was like, yes, this is me. So I know she heard the excitement in my voice. She was like, okay, do you have time for questions or whatever? I was like, yes I do. I was just mad excited. So I'm trying to be all professional, you know, but I'm kind of nervous, and I'm trying to be professional at the same time. So she started asking me questions. I was just like nervous. So I'm like, I don't know how to answer this question, but I was just saying whatever came to mind. I didn't want to mess up. And then we got to the end, and then she was like, all right, so I'm going to schedule you for an interview on Saturday.
Nice.
I was like, I started screaming. I was like, oh my god, for real? And she scheduled me for the interview, and I made sure I wrote it down because I always want to be on time. And I called my mother immediately after. I was like, guess what? She's like, what? I was like, they called me in for an interview. And she was like, what? We were just basically both on the phone cheering or whatever. So I was like, oh, I really got my first job. I was just so happy, and it just changed my whole mood. And then I called my boyfriend back, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad at you no more, because I just got a call from the job that I wanted. They scheduled me for an interview. So then he was happy for me and everything, and I was just like, nothing could stop me now. That was like the best feeling in the world. Yeah, that's just basically how it was. After I went to the interview or whatever, and that's when they scheduled me for training courses over the computer. But before we got to that, we just had to sign mad papers for 4 hours.
Fuck no, baby.
We had to sign papers. I never had to sign that many papers. But after that, they scheduled us for the computer training course. And mind you guys get paid for orientation. That was orientation, with the part where you signing the papers and everything. You don't get paid a lot of money, but you get paid enough. That was that. Then when I went to the computer training, that's when stuff started getting real. I'm just closer to being on the floor doing the job or whatever. This is my first job ever, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to expect. I did meet a couple people. I met this girl in training, still talk to this day. We got to train together and everything. We started going to lunch together, leaving together and everything. It was cool. The training on a computer is actually kind of hard, I'm not even gonna lie, but it was kind of easy at the same time. As you get to the end and you start understanding things, it gets easier. In the beginning, that junk was not kicking into me. I was like, wait, what? I didn't know it was this many rules. But as I got closer to the end, everything common sense. It's a lot, but I'm telling you that information comes handy. So if you ever working at any place that you're gonna be on a register, you need to really pay attention, because some things really had me lost when I actually got on the register. It gets complicated and they just gotta make sure you got it before they put you on the floor. My first time going down to the cash registers, they didn't have me just straight going on a cash register. Like after the training courses, you got a bag. They need to make sure that you know how to bag, and my trainer told me that you should be watching the person on the register while you're bagging. That's the point of bagging, so you can watch and know how to bag. You're supposed to be watching them and learning from their mistakes, because I was training with other people that was training, but they was ahead of me in training, so they know what they're doing more than me. I already knew to watch them, because I was like, all right, let me just make sure I know what I'm doing, because I know I'm going to be on the register next week. So I was watching and everything. Turns out next week when I did get on the cash register, I was acing it. On my first day, somebody actually tried to tip me, which made me feel even more confident. The job is actually pretty good. All I have to really remember is figure out the produce section, because everybody be buying fruit and vegetables, and some of them I just don't know, because some things my mom doesn't cook. I don't cook at all, so that's just basically once you have all of that down pat, which is not hard to get down pat, then you really G at that point. Look, I only had 2 days to train on the register. Next week is my first week, and it's Thanksgiving week. I have to work on the register by myself without no trainer, and I am honestly kind of nervous, because you know I don't want to mess up nothing. But she said I did excellent. She said I did a good job. She said I'm doing good. She said I know how to bag and swipe the stuff across the register in a good amount of time, so she signed me up for next weekend. Yeah, other than that, job is good. I have a lot of people actually from my school there, but it's also so many people that's not from my school there. I don't really mess with a lot of people from my school. Yeah, that's just basically it. I covered everything that I really wanted to speak on today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody that you think would like it also. Duh. And don't think that I forgot about this giveaway. I do have a job now, so it will be way much easier than the way that I was previously gonna do it, which would have took way longer. Everything's good now. Vlogmas is coming up, so just be prepared, because I'm gonna try to complete that. I didn't do it last year, so I'm gonna try to do it this year. But yeah, that's the end of this video, and peace.